Minuet in C from grade 1 ABRSM is from number 10, 24 short and easy pieces, opus 1. As it's a minuet, it has to be playful, light and dance-like. It's a very classical sound, classical era sound. The time signature is 3/4, so we have 3 beats in every bar, and as you can see in the title, it's in the key of C major, so no sharps and no flats, very easy to read. The melody is mostly in the right hand, as we can see, and the left hand is mainly sustaining dotted minims, dotted half notes, and a little bit of broken chord or alternating between 2 notes, not even a broken chord in some of the bars, and a little arpeggio at the end of the phrase. Now let's have a look at the right hand first, the melody. So starting on the C, very wavy hand, very elegant playing, not rough and not static. Like that's not classical. You want to make sure it's a nice key attack. Following that scale up with your hand and elegantly playing that G with 5 and changing to 1. Okay? So the rhythm is ta, ti, 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 ta, 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 ti, 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 ta, ta, ta. And here is the little slur. Then position change, number 2 onto the C. And that's the end of the first section. The second section reminds us of Bach's G major minuet. It starts on E, number 3. So that little phrase in the beginning is very familiar if you've been listening to Bach or any kind of piano music. I'm sure you've heard that before. And then the last line starts on A. And finishing on the tonic C. So a very, very simple melody. The key thing here is to make sure that the legato sound very smooth and connected, and your detached and repeated notes sound elegant, rounded, and not the same. So when you have 3 C's after each other, make sure the first one gets a little bit of an accent in the bar because it's the strong beat in 3/4. Now the left hand is going to start number 5 on the C below middle C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we've got the broken chord E and C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now these crotchets in the end traditionally are separated. You can play them legato if you want to, it's not a mistake. It's just stylistically sounds a little bit more appropriate if you separate them. Then the second section starts on the middle C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back to the broken chords. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And when you put the two together, now again, key is a little bit of balance. Make sure the right hand, because it has the melody, is going to be slightly louder than the left hand, and the notes go down perfectly together. The left hand is holding all the way through. And dynamics wise, once you know the notes, the rhythms, the balance, then you can have a look at the dynamics. The first line is quiet, the second line is medium quiet, the third line is medium loud, and you can finish nice and bright. So starting gently and getting a little bit louder with every line as you get to the end of the piece. The speed is 120, but it's in brackets, so it's just a suggestion, and so are the dynamics and the slurs. Since it's a very old minuet, it's really up to you how you approach the articulation, but whatever you choose, make sure to be consistent. At this stage in grade 1, they are not expecting you to have a historical performance. So as long as you play according to the sheet music, it should give you a very good grade. A good performance of this piece is going to have lightness, gentle playing, and very even, tight rhythm.